Now, let's take a look at the dynamic booth the Confucius Institute has prepared for us, aimed at bringing the experience of China right to you. Let's have a look.
First up on our list of booths at this event is the Confucius Institute Photography Exhibition. From the official launch of the Confucius Institute in 2013 to the cultural activities both on and off the UE campus, the exhibition showcases the Confucius Institute's activities and events over the past 2 years. Next is our calligraphy and painting booth. Both calligraphy and painting are two treasured art forms in Chinese culture. At this booth, patrons can practice calligraphy and view traditional Chinese painting. This universal language of art is sure to entice many, bringing our nations together.
I draw in oil painting and Chinese painting too. So I draw local artists for here, but sometimes I just show in the people Chinese art. So I want to bring the Chinese art here, let the people know about what is Chinese art too. So I like this country, yeah. Because the oil painting is a long time. Maybe one painting is maybe 5 days, 7 days, 10 days. So I cannot do a few minutes, but the handwriting writing is in a few minutes. I used to have a store by the Western Mall, but I'm an artist, I'm not a businessman. So after I just showing the people what I can do. Like the first time I saw people painting of my like that kind in the back. People cannot believe this is my painting. So I just rent a place. I just stay there showing people and I drawing it. So and the people like it. After I closed the store because I just how to say in the business is not good for the art. So I just let people know already, and I closed that. But after the people get my name, and they sometimes will contact to me and join the art, the school art, anything. Like this one school, they maybe invite me to go in the school to show in art too. But in the future, I will teach there.
The pen is sometimes mightier than the sword. The message wall booth gives attendees a chance to express themselves publicly and spread joy with their messages in a fun and interactive, sociable environment. Messages are primarily written in English, but if you want to try your hand at writing a message in Mandarin Chinese, our friendly volunteers will help you.
What did you think of it?
Well, I think it's a great idea, having the Trinidadian and the Chinese merging together with this Confucius Institute. However, I think that today, this particular venture should have been more advertised. I glimpsed it on the newspaper. I was really interested because there's an area in my food unit that I have to teach cultural diversity. So it would have been great if my students were here today, so we could have seen the whole cultural aspect of our Chinese diaspora. I wrote on the wall, much love from Trinidad and Tobago. And I think that we too in Trinidad could probably do something like this. It's a very good idea for the young children to keep them unified, to keep us as one, and it's just a fantastic day.
Hi, what's your name?
Sule Riley.
Aw, you can write that? Did you put that on the wall?
Yes.
How old are you?
4.
You're 4 years old. Say bye to the people in China.
Bye.
Wait for the camera.
We'll see you one day.
I know what you're thinking. Mandarin Chinese might seem a bit difficult at first, but it is fun and interesting to try. Well, say no more, because now we are at the Chinese Taster class booth, where participants get the chance to learn very basic words and phrases in Mandarin Chinese in a short 15-minute class. Come on in and experience the Mandarin Chinese language in a light, bright, easy to understand package.
Hi everyone, we should have had our classes before lunchtime because what we're gonna learn is for you to use when you order foods at Chinese restaurants, but never too late to learn. This is a very easy to follow taster class designed for any participant interested in experiencing Mandarin Chinese for the first time. And the purpose of this session is to learn numbers 1 to 10 and also commonly used Chinese expressions. I guess you have already known. 你好,谢谢,再见. This is a fun scenario, and this year I designed my class as Chinese table. This is a Chinese restaurant. You're sitting around the table, and we are learning and trying to see if you're able to order food with the expressions you're going to learn. Okay, are you excited? Yeah, let's see first of all what you're going to participate. So Andy and Elisa, could you please just perform a short conversation ordering foods at Chinese restaurant?
你好,你好,你要什么?我要一个豆腐.
How to say two? Two? Do you know? R.
I noticed you teaching the Mandarin Chinese class, the beginners class. What did we learn today?
Okay, well today we learned basic expressions that can be used in a restaurant. So basically, using a bit of Chinese, it was 我要一个 dish. So what we learned today is just saying, I want to order 1 rice, 1 bottle of water. So we just learned the foundation of ordering food in a Chinese restaurant. Also what we learned are just greetings. So 你好, hello, and 再见, goodbye. So that it's a bit more functional for these Trinidadian locals to converse with the Chinese.
Well, that's nice of you. How's the response, the turnout?
The turnout was quite good. The participants actually enjoyed the class very well, and they were very eager to participate in having conversations and playing roles between waiter, waitress, and customer.
So how do you see the future of Mandarin Chinese in Trinidad and Tobago?
I see Mandarin Chinese as becoming something very big in Trinidad and Tobago, seeing that people have the Confucius Institute to attend, and I think that Chinese will become even more widespread around Trinidad and Tobago as Trinis get a greater liking for Chinese besides just the food, more to the language.
Your favorite booth? And don't be biased, which was it?
I would say it was my booth, of course. Not being biased, I just thought that the crowd had a good experience with our booth, and they actually went away with some sort of sentiment, with a little bookmark saying this is what they learned today or whatever.
Thank you very much.
Step into the past with the time travel snapshot activity. This activity is both fun and educational. Participants can pose for photos with their faces inside of large cutouts of Chinese historical figures as they take on the roles for a moment. Figures like Sun Wukong, a character from the acclaimed novel Journey to the West, and Mulan, the legendary female warrior, are waiting right here for you.
I noticed you in the time travel snapshot. What did you think about it?
I loved it. I like the fact I can go a little crazy looking Chinese.
Who do you think was missing from here? Jackie Chan, maybe?
Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee.
You have a favorite Chinese actor by chance?
My favorite Chinese movie, I would have to say House of Daggers. I like that one.
Oh, that sounds fancy. You know a lot about Chinese?
No, not at all, no.
Well,
Just to order number 2 fried rice with,
so you are interested in learning Chinese in the future?
Yeah, I've always been. I think it's a good thing to learn with there being so many millions of Chinese in the world all over. I think it's a good thing. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time.
Speaking of movie rules, why don't we take a look at the mini movie theater? Here, patrons can view many interesting and informative videos about Chinese culture, language, and history. You can even watch a very popular Chinese movie.
Hi, Mom. I noticed you enjoying the Chinese movie just now. What did you think of the mini movie theater?
I thought it was excellent. It was a little hot, that's why I'm using my fan, but it was good.
Have you seen any Chinese movies in the past?
Well, the Western movies, the Kung Fu movies in the 70s.
So who's your favorite actor or actress? You know.
I wouldn't remember the name, Silver Fox.
Oh, Silver Fox. Yes, I remember. He was a good one. Would you be interested in seeing more Chinese movies?
Yeah, why not? Because I'm trying to learn Chinese, Mandarin, really. So I'm interested in learning. The video was really good because it gave you Chinese words for some of the things that they were talking about.
Excellent. Really lots of thanks. I thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Well, I always like any kind of art because I do a lot of artwork myself. Chinese art is particularly interesting because of the type of brushes and stuff they do. The paper art is really nice as well as the puppeteering. Everything is really colorful. I like colorful things. There was a movie on television that I followed for a very long time, and they had a lot of the old culture, Chinese culture in it. And, well, me and my husband, we try not to miss one day.
Feeling a little hungry? Well, wait no more. Now we enter the live food demo booth, where the Confucius Institute proudly brings the authentic Chinese cuisine straight to you. Taste a wide variety of delicious Chinese foods, and you can even see some of them being prepared live. As you can see, Chinese food has spread worldwide and is quickly becoming a part of our national culture.
We're here with the person who did the Chinese taster demonstration, and we're just asking her a few questions. I saw you cooking wontons just now. What else did you make for us today?
Depend you what you want. You have vegetarian wonton, shrimp wonton, chicken wonton, pork wonton. You have all the different things. What you want it, like cheese wonton too. We are only doing all the different things like that. Main thing, the wonton skin. That skin, we manufacture for that skin. Supply all the supermarket. And all this Trinidad and Tobago, all the supermarket and restaurant.
How long have you been cooking?
I'm not sleeping all night because I want doing something good. Make sure they put out good, you know. I am vegetarian, 130 something to 40 years lately. No meat at all. So I 71 years old now. So I work hard whole night, whole day. I like it moving along now, you know, cooking. Keep your body going, you know. Vegetarian and food are best.
How long have you been living in Trinidad?
1963, I come to Trinidad. I come in, you know, born here, maybe your father. So that time, Dr. William, Prime Minister, you know, and that time I come in. I like for doing art and culture, from moving, you know, and things like that. That's why sensei, in Chinese art and culture, studying sincerity. For I like that them children learning exercise, kung fu, you know, and then for dancing, different Bali dancing, you know, and then for belly dancing and Chinese dancing, fan dancing and short dancing, all the things like that, good moving along in the body. I like food, I like cooking, I like doing for food put up. I thinking, I learning in China how to cook and how to season and using for Trinidad. Trinidad garden, people like it.
From what I've seen so far, yes, everything is pretty nice, authentic stuff, yeah.
Which is your favorite booth?
Well, so far the name writing has been pretty good. You know, that's first time I actually see calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy in the open like that, so that's pretty good.
Would you be interested in learning calligraphy at some point in time?
Oh yeah, well I've seen the brochures that you all have and I'm going to actually take it into consideration. After I finish my studies right now, then you know, I might actually go into doing some stuff there.
And what about the mini movie theater? Did you get a chance to see that?
Well, I got a chance to see, but actually the show that they were showing, I saw it already, so.
Lastly, the food. What do you think of the food?
Oh, I love the food. I love dim sum. I love Chinese dim sum, you know. I've learned to eat with chopsticks because I lived in Chinatown for like 2 years, so yeah, it's been pretty good, pretty good.
And the bridging of the gap between China and Trinidad and Tobago. What do you think of the progress of that?
Well, as you can see, a lot of Chinese came into the country. I have no problem with that at all, you know. Actually, they're helping us out in a big way in terms of helping with making structures, bringing the culture, the people, you know. It's always good to have, you know, a diverse country, you know, diverse culture, diverse place. That's what we are.
Yeah, you are quite an advocate for diversity.
Oh yeah, definitely. I love it. I love all different cultures. I travel the world, so I enjoy anytime I see different things.
Thank you very much for your time. And that's it from the 2015 Confucius Day, brought to you by the team at the Confucius Institute at University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus, Trinidad and Tobago. Chinese culture continues to connect with more and more people worldwide. And today I believe we've learned a lot about reading, writing, art, and Chinese culture. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you've learned a lot. You can contact us at any time to learn a little more about Mandarin language or Chinese culture in general at the Confucius Institute. Special thanks to the Confucius Institute team for organizing this whole event.